Okay, here we're going to go ahead and take a geographical map and turn it into a graph and do the same criteria to make sure that we can color the countries, different countries. So each individual vertex will represent a country, and then the edge will represent the common border that's between them. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and in a circular path sort of taken a look at the different countries that, or the different areas of Austria. So in these areas or territories, we're going to go ahead and make the connections. So I see that Vorarlberg is connected to Tyrol. So that's going to have a connection here. And then it's also, Tyrol is connected to Salzburg. And also connected to Carinthia. So all I'm doing is I'm looking at each of these individual states, right? So with Vorarlberg and Tyrol, I connected those right here. That's the common edge that you have there. With Tyrol and Salzburg, those have a common edge. So Tyrol and Salzburg here. And then of course, it's the second Tyrol. Carinthia is not connected to that. So it's a good thing we took a look at that. So this one's actually not connected. It's the other one that's connected. So we have two Tyrols here. So our second one is connected to Carinthia, and it's also connected to Salzburg. And then Salzburg is also connected to Upper Austria. So Salzburg and Upper Austria has a connection right here. And Salzburg is also connected to Styria. And then, let's see here, is that all for Salzburg? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have, it's also connected to Carinthia. That's the one that we're missing. And then let's look at Carinthia. That's connected to Tyrol, Salzburg, and Styria. And then that is connected to Upper Austria. So there's a connection here. And this should be a review. You guys did graphs of geographical regions before. Lower Austria is also connected here. And then these two have a common. And then Vienna is only connected inside Lower Austria. Burgenland is connected to a Lower Austria. Let's see here. Get this connection here. And then Burgenland is also connected right here. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have everything that we need. All right, so from here, we're going to go ahead and do coloring. And the coloring is basically going to show us, to prevent us from having two areas with the same color touching. So I'll go ahead and grab, and again, I'm always starting from the upper left here. You can start wherever you want. So I'm starting with Upper Austria, and that's going to be connected to Salzburg here. And so Salzburg has to be a different color. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a different color for that one. It is also connected to Lower Austria. And so Lower Austria is not connected to Salzburg, so it can also have that same color. Inside Lower Austria is Vienna. So I can actually make Vienna yellow because it's not connected to any of the others. And so I would need to get I could make Burgenland also yellow because that's not connected to Upper Austria and it's not connected to Vienna, so I could do that. But Lower Austria is connected to Styria, and that's connected to Burgenland. So we do need a different color right here. And the easiest way to kind of see that is, do you see how there's a triangle here? Anytime you have a triangle, you need 3 different colors. So for example, there's a triangle here, and so we already have pink and we have green. So my guess is we can probably make Carinthia yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, and then Salzburg is red, so I can't use that, but Tyrol is not connected to Styria, so that can be pink. And then we have Tyrol. There's 2 of them. So Tyrol is connected to Salzburg, and then that is green. So we could make this one yellow because it's not connected to any other yellows. And then we could make this last one, Vorarlberg, to also be green. Okay, so I was able to get that one done with just 3 colors. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and tackle this one. We're going to use the graph of Iceland and turn it into a graph to find the best possible coloring. All right, so I'm going to do the similar strategy of actually labeling here. I don't have any kind of thing to label, so I'm going to number them. So I have 1, I have 2, this one right here is 3, this right here is 4, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and create a graph here with 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so some of these look more like ovals than the other. That's fine. So I'm going to label them 1, 2, 3. Oop. I'm still on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 is connected to 2 and 9. Okay, so once I have that connection, I'm going to move on from that section. So 2 is also connected to 9. So there's a connection there. And then it's also connected to 3, but it's not connected to 4. 4 is kind of only connected to 3 and 5. So let's look at 3. 3 is connected to 2, 4, and 6. 3 is connected to 2, 4, and 6. Let's fix that a little bit. 2, 4, and 6 is 3, and then 4 is connected to 3 and 5. 4 is connected to 3 and 5. And then 5 is connected to 4, 3, and 6. 4, 3, and 6. 4, 3, and 6. Let's see if I can clean this one up a little bit. That's a little bit better. And then 6 is connected to 5, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2. We need to get that one connected. Oh. 5, 3, 2, it's connected to 9. It's connected to 7. It's also connected to 8. 7 and 8 are connected. 9 and 8 are connected. Let's see if I can get that one a little bit better. This one right here. Get this a little bit better. I think I messed up quite a bit here. So this one, I'll kind of make like that. Okay, so 3, 4 is only 3 and 5. All right, I think I've got, and 2 and 9 are connected. 6 is connected to 9, 8, 7. All right, so that's the most difficult part, is actually drawing the graph from it. Once we have that, it's not that difficult to do the coloring. Again, I'm going to start with a color here, and then the next one will be a separate color. If I look at 3, 3 is not connected, so there's no connection here. So I'm going to actually go back to yellow on that one. And then it is connected to 4. 4 does not have any connection, any connection to 2. There's no connection there. So I'm going to make that one also green. But it is connected to 5, and 5 is still connected to 3, so that one cannot be green or yellow. So I have to make a new color there, just like I have to make a new color up here. And then with 6, 6 is connected to a yellow, right? It has a yellow connected to it. It has a green connected to it. It has a pink connected to it from both sides. So it can't be any of those colors. So we're actually going to have to go to a whole new color for that one. So I'm going to go ahead and call that blue. So I've got that one. And then again, it's connected to pink and green. But let's look at this. We want to see this one is not connected. 7 and 9 are not touching. So 7 and 9 could be the same color. So I'm going to go ahead and make that one, that pink color. So make this one pink. And then I have something that's connected. So 8 is not connected to 4, and it's not connected to 2. So when I look at 4 and 2, it's okay to have 8 be that same color, which would be green. Okay, so it looks like on this one, I have 2 yellow, 3 green, 3 pink, and 1 blue. So there's 4 colors on that one. Okay, so from here, what you're going to do is go ahead and work on your 7.2 vertex coloring practice and get that turned in.